Yeah, Kendrick is not what I would say is an obvious star.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
He doesn't have the look. Let's just start at the bottom.
As far as
you know what I'm saying, he doesn't have like he's not like this pretty boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's
You know what the look is though?
He's not all built and muscular for the ladies. Like you see what I'm saying? I mean, when you look at like music stars as a whole, like let's look at like a Nelly, for example.
Yeah.
Nelly was clearly like marketed a certain type of way and blew up, by appealing
like
to the
imagery.
women and doing pop songs and doing dance songs and having him presented a certain type of way and having certain imagery around him and so forth. You look at Kendrick, man, a short, dark-skinned kid with braids, like, you know what I mean? Doing music that isn't pop music at all, and yet, look what happened.
I think what he tapped into was the hearts and minds of people who come from not having the glamour.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody don't get the glamour. Like let's just say Kendrick came out if he would have came out with Section 80 and all this shit when I was young, I'd have been like, that's my idol. He's speaking for us right now.
Right.
Everybody in this environment, he's speaking for us.
Well, and Section 80 never blew up. I mean, later on it did.
But it was a good like plant.
Introduction.
A very good plant.
Because I'll be honest, I didn't know about Section 80 until afterwards.
It was a super plant. So that's the thing, that's what I mean by, TDE, they plant very good trees and they let them grow. Mm-hmm. People might walk past them like, oh, what's that little weed over there?
Oh, yeah. SZA was putting out songs forever until she finally hit with one that actually started to really go. And then she just,
it's over.
It was over after that. But I remember for years we were covering her and it was like no one cared. And then suddenly, boom.
Let's plant the right trees, bro. They plant very good seeds. So in the aspect of Kendrick, you feeling that he's not marketable. He's not.
Well, I'm not saying that. Not me personally. I'm just saying top down when you
based on standards of how they create rapper my players.
Exactly.
Right?
There you go.
But I think he let his heart speak for him. Like the heart, the passion, that is the look. And that's why he has remained extremely successful, because it's the look, it's the passion. And, and I feel like there's a lot of people are choosing that over the passion.
No, listen, and I've said this before publicly, that if Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole, and Jay-Z all dropped on the same day, most people would probably listen to Drake to the Kendrick album first.
Can I explain how that's gonna go?
On that particular day, all of them would do well, but on that day when you're like, damn, I got 4 albums to listen to, which one do I prioritize as a hip hop fan? It will probably be the Drake album. I mean, why do I keep saying this? The Kendrick album. The Kendrick album.
If all those albums dropped on the same day, then that would be presented to people like a restaurant. So Drake would be the appetizer, 100%. Drake makes appetizer music. It's not music that really stick, but it's very good for the moment. Like chips and salsa, right? It's very dope chips and salsa. Nice hot salsa, some spinach artichoke, and it gets you right. Like you right.
You're ready for the main dish.
You ready for the main dish. It's fire. You turned up, you lit. Like you talking at the table, you on your phone scrolling, taking pictures and shit. You lit.
Right.
Right? Then you'll have, I would say, you have options, right? After that, you got options. You can go Hove. Hove might be like the filet mignon. You feel me? Filet mignon, and boom. Cole might be like lobster, and Kendrick might just be he might be a little bit of both. He might be the shrimp and lobster platter. So you got options. You got to pick. But or you can go, let me get Kendrick shrimp or lobster, and then I'm gonna probably get like a milkshake. So Cole might be the milkshake. He might be like a super thick, nice milkshake.
You made Cole a beverage. I got you.
Yeah, like a whipped cream. But a milkshake is just as thick as the meal.
Right.
It's thick. It's very like a good milkshake. One of them good whipped ones. Like you got to wait to dry. Right. You got to wait to thaw out.
With that metal can,
with
the metal next to it. You pour on. Yeah,
thick,
I got you.
Thick milkshake.
Right.
And then but I most definitely would think. I most definitely would say Kendrick and Jay would be last. If all those drops,
I would say Kendrick actually.
But no, they would.
I would say Kendrick and
partly because when I say last, I don't mean they would come in last. I think people would get the other ones out first, before they clear their minds for what they like the bigger meal.
Right.
Because with Kendrick is more in depth and Jay is more in depth than the rest of them.
Right. And the fact that there's also the scarcity of it.
Yeah.
It's like if you haven't had lobster, in America for 3 years, and then suddenly, you get a chance to order lobster, you're going to be like, oh shit, I want that lobster. Because last time Kendrick dropped was what, 3 years ago? Damn came out 3-4 years ago?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
That motherfucker he drop whenever he feels like it.